All right, let's get you set up with your winning game plan for the 1xBet app. We're going to cut through all the confusing instructions and tackle those annoying installation errors head on. Ready? Let's dive in.
You know, we're taking a page right out of pro football analyst Mark O'Hare's book here. Think of me as your personal coach for this one. We're going to break this whole thing down into simple, easy plays to get you a smooth and secure install.
So here's our game plan for today. First, we'll scout your device, make sure it's ready. Then, we'll run the specific playbooks for both Android and iOS. After that, we'll cover a few defensive moves for any hurdles you might face, and wrap it all up with a final safety check. Let's get to it.
Okay, first things first, scouting your device. We got to make sure your phone is match fit, right? This is a super quick prep step, but trust me, it's absolutely crucial and will save you a ton of headaches later.
Let's start with the basic OS requirements. If you're on Android, you're going to need version 7.0 or higher. And for all you iOS users, that's 16.43 or higher. You can find this info really easily in your phone's settings, usually under About Phone or General. If you're good there, you're all set for the next play.
The next thing to check is your phone's storage. You know, running out of space is a classic reason why an installation fails, but it's such an easy fix. Just go ahead and delete some old videos or maybe a few apps you don't use anymore. The app just needs a little bit of breathing room to do its thing.
And how much room are we talking? Well, you'll need at least 262 megabytes free. That's what the fully installed app is going to take up. So just make sure you've got that space cleared before you hit download.
All right, Android users, huddle up. This playbook is for you. The process here is a little different than just grabbing something from the App Store, so let's walk through it step by step.
Now, this is probably the most important rule in the entire Android playbook. You will not, I repeat, not find the official app on the Google Play Store. That's because of Google's rules about real money betting apps. So to get in the game, you have to download the installation file, it's called an APK, straight from the official website. So here's the four-step play. First, go to the official website and hit that big APK download button. Now, your browser will probably give you a standard warning about downloading files. Don't worry, that's totally normal. Just tap Download Anyway to confirm. Once it's done, you'll find that new file waiting for you in your phone's Downloads folder.
Okay, once you find that file and tap on it, you're going to hit the most critical step of this whole process. Your phone will pop up a message asking for permission to install from unknown sources. This is just a standard Android safety feature. Since we got the file from the official developer, it is perfectly safe to allow this. Your phone's built-in antivirus is still going to scan the file anyway before it finishes up.
And now for the iOS playbook. If you're using an iPhone or an iPad, your strategy is a lot more straightforward, but you still need to follow a couple of key steps.
And this right here shows the main difference perfectly. See, Android uses that special APK file from the website, but iOS just uses the good old Apple App Store. This means an APK file is totally useless for an iPhone, so don't even waste your time looking for one.
For iOS, your game plan starts at the same place, the official website, but you're not downloading a file. Instead, you'll find their mobile app section. Choose iOS, and it'll zip you right over to the official page on the Apple App Store. From there, it's just the standard download and install you're already used to. Easy peasy. No game plan is ever complete without a solid defense, right? Sometimes you hit a snag. But just like in any sport, if you have the right defensive plays ready, you can turn a problem into a quick fix. So let's talk about some of those common errors.
So let's say you've downloaded the file, you're all excited, you tap to install, and then, bam, you get this super frustrating error message. App not installed as package appears to be invalid. What in the world does that mean, and what do you do now?
Well, the fix is actually incredibly simple. This error almost always means one of three things. The file you downloaded was incomplete, it got corrupted somehow, or it came from a shady, unofficial website. The solution? Delete that file right away. Then just head back to the official website and download a fresh, clean copy. Problem solved.
Here's another one we hear all the time. Maybe you found an older version of the app somewhere online, and you're thinking, hey, can I just use this one instead of the latest and greatest?
Yeah, the short answer here is a big no. And here's why. The developers built a security feature into the app that will literally force you to update if you install an old version. So you'll just have to update it anyway. To save yourself the time and make sure you've got all the latest security features, your best play is to always download the newest version from the official source.
We're in the home stretch now. The app is installed, but before you rush onto the field, let's just run one last safety check to make sure your account is locked down and secure.
Let's do a quick run-through of our safety checklist. Number 1, and I can't say this enough, only download from the official website. Stay far away from any so-called cracked or modded versions you see out there. They're usually packed with spyware. Just trust that the official app is virus-checked and has enhanced security to protect you. And hey, if you ever do spot a bug, be a good teammate and report it to their official support.
And there you have it. That's your complete playbook for a successful and, more importantly, a safe installation. You've scouted your device, you've run the plays for your phone, and you even learned the defensive moves for common errors. Your setup is totally complete. So, the only question left is, are you ready to make your play?